Hello people, it's me Jess, here with another reading. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I thought we could do a reading on how are they feeling about you. This is a retrograde period, so we do a lot of reflecting, and a lot of the people on this channel have been doing a lot of inner work, letting go and all of those things. So maybe you guys have new people. I'm not really sure. I'm excited. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited to do this reading, but I also want to give a disclaimer that if this is not a message that you want because you're working on moving away from someone, or you don't feel like it will be helpful for you, or maybe it will even hurt you in your process and healing and moving forward, this is a reminder now just to go ahead and click off, and that we all love you and we're supporting you and we're rooting for you and we're in your corner and all of that good stuff. So for those of you guys who are sticking around for this reading, I have 3 piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'll put your picture up and let's go to it. Yes, pile number 1. Yes. Okay, so how is your person seeing you? This is a great equalizing of the energies between you. Your person is seeing you as incredibly self-determined, incredibly empowered. I don't know if you guys, you did something to flip the energy here, pile number 1, for sure. Like if this is somebody, if you're curious about someone from your past, you have flipped the energy dynamics between you. And I just want to remind you as well, because you're standing in your power here. This person is seeing you as refusing to be a victim, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. That is the power that you are coming in. We have this right under fire. You are energized. This person feels a little bit blocked off from you in some way. And what I don't like is that your person's seeing you as the 8 of Swords. And I feel like that's what's lingering over from the past, because the 8 of Swords is actually a very kind of oppressed energy. And I think that this person maybe has a tendency to be very manipulative, has a tendency to be sort of a playboy, playgirl kind of an energy. I'll be around whenever I want to be around energy. And this person is, they're seeing you as death. They're seeing you as in your power. Hades represents power. Nothing goes in or out of Hades without Hades' permission. And also he wears that invisibility helmet. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. So, and you also have this Knight of Rods energy up in here. So I feel like you go in and out as you please, and your person can't always keep track of you like they could have. You're not checking in with this person or whatever, but things have definitely changed here in the past. You have 2 8s. And 8 is the number of influence. If you guys are a life path number 8, or maybe you're just drawing upon this energy, maybe you have a lot of 8th house energy active now, but you've like really looked at the things that have kept you stuck here in the past. This is energy work, what it is that you're doing on yourself. You are developing a skill set here, a skill set that is purifying, and it feels like there's some kind of splitting here of the person that you used to be and the person that you're becoming, and it's incredibly skillful. Mercury in a fire sign says what it wants, does what it wants. And I don't know why, but I am kind of getting the energy of Mula, which has the Shakti power to destroy or to damage. So I feel like this person sees that you actually have the power now to hurt or to damage them. Although I feel like your person also thinks that you're like a good person and you wouldn't just do that, although I'm hearing some of you laugh. But with the victim card, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. I just see someone who's like standing up for themselves, and this person's so arrogant that they feel like you're rebelling, rejects legitimate authority out of anger. They feel like they have legitimate authority over you, which is why they have this hierarchy card. But this is the deck of Arcadia, and she was a great equalizing force. And that's what this card, this hierarchy card, is about in this deck, is equalizing the energies, and that's what I feel like you've done. So the genie can't go back in the bottle, I find myself saying in a lot of readings now, because we have this Billie Eilish song, My Boy, My Boy, My Boy, My Boy, don't love me like he promised. He ain't a man and he sure as hell ain't honest. So I feel like on the surface, you guys are this person's very attracted to you. They're seeing you in a whole nother light with the Ace of Rods here at the bottom of the deck and this Knight of Rods kind of an energy. And I just keep seeing purification of some way here. Yeah, you're moving on from burdens of your past in order to find your true love. And that could be why we have the song God Bless the Broken Road by Rascal Flatts. God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. It's like you're moving on. So your person, I feel like, wants to keep an eye on you. They don't know how to handle this new energy that you're in, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if you haven't heard from this person, because what they want to do is retreat in on themselves in order to be able to come up with some kind of game plan about what it is they want to do. You have a lot of Mercury energy here, but you also have it showing up here on your side. And I just can't help but notice the way these cards are. She's just putting her hand up to Mercury, which I feel like could be your person, that manipulative side of Mercury, that forked tongue that knows exactly what to say in order to get whatever it wants. And maybe your person does like to play mind games. I'm seeing a very well-developed mind here. And yeah. So I feel like you've just kind of had enough and you're moving on. And I really think that it has caught your person's attention, as it often does. When people just stand up and move on and you're not a plaything for this person anymore. They can't play with your heartstrings and tug on them the way they want to. You have Damsel at the bottom of the deck. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. There's a lot of independent energy coming through here. This Magician is the first card, number 1 in the deck, right? So you're focusing on number 1. And in this deck in particular, the Magician is walled in. So there's a secretness. And the Magician is all about mastery and taking some kind of inspired action. But I feel like first it's happening in your mind. You guys could have had some kind of fiery communication with this person, or they're just feeling it in your energy where you're no nonsense with them anymore. It's done. But this person's trying to watch you from a safe distance. They're definitely trying to watch your social media. They're wondering if this is real, if this is going to stick, kind of a thing, or if they can manipulate this. Because here, this is the energy that they're seeing you in as moving away from your emotions. And that's what they want is, this person likes to control your emotions, and they feel like they've lost their control over your emotions. And so they don't know how to regain it back. So they don't know if this is an energy that you can sustain, or if they need to come up with a new approach. Either way, they feel like they need to pull back in on themselves. But they just see you standing in your power here with Hades and going somewhere possibly that they can't reach you, because not everybody can get into the underworld. And I just want to say that, like, everybody talks about the river Styx, the river going into the underworld, but there's Lethe that comes out, and it's the river we get baptized in before our new lives. That's how the mythology goes, and it's forgetting. So I feel like what this is saying is, like, you are going to move on and forget this person. I'm sorry if you guys can hear all the noise outside. I think someone's backing up a long ways. Yeah, so this person wants to see if they can resurrect something with you, but all their games depend upon them being above you in some way and having some kind of hierarchy. This person might try to pull you in with some kind of material goods and some kind of skill that they have. They like to control you. This person does. They like to control your emotions and control your mind. This person wants what they want from you, because this is the energy of Hasta, and that Hasta can manifest whatever it is that it wants. I'm just going to shut this camera off for a second until the beeping stops, and then I'll come right back, okay? No lie, it just stopped the second I turned the camera off. Okay. Yeah, so that's really what I'm getting here. You guys you just retreated in from your emotions. I love this. I love this energy so much. So, yeah, let's see if there's anything else. I do think your person sees that you've given up on them in a way, that there's some kind of sorrowful energy here with this magician kind of energy, and they see that there has been an ending. Mercury rules the nakshatras at the end of all the water signs. Water signs all naturally represent endings. And so that's just what I'm getting. Yeah, that is what I'm getting. So with this Queen of Pentacles energy as their next step, this person's trying to stand in their own power. This is like this is the energy that we are used to getting on this channel, this very entitled energy, but you're stepping up into your own energy. And I feel like that was kind of what you had to learn from this person as well. This person has it in a way that is out of balance, clearly, but you're moving on from it. You're moving on from it. And Hades rules over the sign of Scorpio, and we keep getting that Gandanta point at the end of Jesha, which has to deal with abandonment and betrayal. And once you're past that, you're into Mula, which is probably why I was getting this Mula energy over here with this, which is kind of a restart. And it's associated with non-attachment. That's anybody with strong Mula in their chart. It's recommended that they have non-attachment because it can have big swings in their fortune. And that those reversals in fortune can be for the better as well, but it requires a sense of non-attachment. And I feel like your person just thinks that you're not really attached to them at all. They might even see that you like still hang out with a group of people that is around them. They want to send you a message. They're thinking about it, but it's like you moved away from them and they want to say the right thing to you in the message, in order to get you to come back, but they kind of don't think that you're going to fall for the same things. There's like a need to regroup is how this person feels in regard to you right now. They think that you're absolutely beautiful, but I think this person just likes to keep you as a plaything almost. They like to keep you blind for who they really are, and they do this through their mouth, through the things that they say. This person really knows how to communicate. And this person could have other people who are in on it to whatever degree, where maybe they just don't say anything because they're friends with that person. Yeah, you have 2 pages, messages, messengers, and children. Okay. Sorry, I was debating whether or not I was gonna shut the camera off again. I'm gonna shut the door. Man, it's such a nice day out. What a shame. Okay, but yeah, you have 2 major arcana cards for what this person wants from you. They want to know your secrets here with the High Priestess. This is divine feminine energy. I feel like, and this is counterpart energy to me, the Magician and the High Priestess. I know some people say the High Priestess is with the, I read very fluidly, but yeah, this to me is a pair in a sense, but it is a very independent pair. So it's almost like your person sees that you're a match for them in your vibrational energy. I feel like the strengthening that you guys have in your spirit and your spirituality and yourself, it has to do with doing your inner work. And because you've been doing your inner work and exploring your subconscious and things like that, you've been in this High Priestess kind of a vibe where this person doesn't get to know everything about you. Because I feel like part of this person's manipulations is getting to know everything about you, but maybe you don't know everything about them. So in that way, they maintain their hierarchy. Even if this person doesn't have a higher position or more money than you in whatever way, they like to have more information about things. But it's almost like you figured them out because you went subterranean, you went underground. And because you did and you tapped into your intuition, this person, they kind of want to know how much you know, I feel like. But yeah, this person wants to observe you from their high place. And they're thinking about how they can get around these new walls that you have. So that's the energy that this person's in. And they're trying to come up with ideas. I'm really getting this sense, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, and then the 2 of Swords. So this is like a natural progression here. But I feel like I'm so curious if you guys sent this person a message where you meant business. Because that's just the energy that I'm getting. Or you made yourself clear in some way, even if it's just a message like with your own bodies. But yeah, like maybe this person realizes that you're blocking yourself off from them. This person is in a mode of just defending what they have and tending to their home life right now. Whatever that means. Going to work, that kind of thing. They're in a routine. They're in a groove. So let's get some messages. Keep in mind, these are all probably going to suck. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Your person seems like you might not even think of this person as a wordsmith, although a lot of you probably do, but it's like they know the right thing to say to you, I do feel like this person's been observing you for a while. Okay, I'm resisting this. I hate being vulnerable. That's why this person always needs to have the upper hand. They're always in a very mental space. They are in a very mental space when it comes to you in this situation. It's all strategic. I'm communicating with my eye contact. Interesting. I'm going to set that over there. This is a warning from the universe. Keep your wits about you. We'll leave this over here. Why won't you tell me how you really feel? I can't keep picturing you with them. Even if you're not with someone, this person doesn't want to think about you being with someone else. I want to tell you how I feel. Some of you guys, you said that you can't keep picturing them with someone else too. I'm worried about gossip. I'm going to communicate with you. This person is biding their time though with the communication. They're being very strategic. I'm protecting someone. Why is this so hard? I will betray you. I just feel like it's in this person's nature to betray you. We need to talk about this, question mark. Can I get your number? Some of you guys have blocked this person or they don't know how to get in touch with you. If not, it's just they're saying they don't know how to get in touch with you to get the same results as they were before. But either way, this person, there's a huge vibe in this reading that this person does not know how to communicate with you anymore because you've undergone some kind of transformation. And that could be that you changed your number, you blocked this person. It can also be that you are just on a completely different wavelength than this person anymore. Money and status are the truest loves of my life. That's why they're in that Queen of Pentacles energy there. I want to collaborate with you on a project. So that could be part of this person's manipulation and what they say to get back into your life. I see you're doing well. It's really amazing to see because this person sees that you have somehow freed yourself from this and that you went through a dark night of the soul in order to do it. That's what the Eight of Cups is all about too. This is eclipse energy where your moon, your emotions eclipse the sun, that more hopeful healing part of you. And when that happened, you realized that this was never going to happen, you know, or that you need to let this go. And some of you snuck off from this person, like when they weren't even expecting it. I can't believe you're gone. I miss you so much. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They can't believe that you're gone. And I do think this person misses you. I think they're starting to realize that. But there's the only Cups card here is the Eight of Cups. So this person's in a very mental space. I don't think this person's accepted that you've gone, that you've moved away from them in whatever way you have. I just want to put these over to the side because they're still intent. They think that they don't know that this is going to stick. They think they can still get you back in whatever way. They want to maintain control and power with the hierarchy card. How do they think they're going to do that? What are they going to leverage to maintain their control? Judgment. So lately I've been reading the Judgment card as an inner calling and an inner knowing. So this person might try to say like, you know, we're supposed to be together. You know that I can't. This person keeps saying that they're afraid of gossip. They could be afraid of a community and of gossip, their own image. So they might try to reel you back in with that, you know? Oh, come on, I can't do this. But this person could do it. They like to have their power and control, but they don't use it. Having power and control means that you have more flexibility to do what you want to do, and this person's not going to use it for that. If this person wanted to be with you, they should be using that to move towards you. But instead, this person's scheming. They're strategizing. They're trying to figure out what frame of mind you're in right now. And they think it's really hot, and they think that you're their equal. And that you're their equal and opposite, because I think that your person has been in this magician energy in the past, and you've been in this high priestess energy. And funny enough, you tapping into this high priestess energy, your intuition, your internal well of knowledge, your own emotions, working out your own emotions, it's actually strengthened your own magician energy, where you're knowing what things to say yourself, what moves to make strategically yourself. So I feel like your person is confused about this new person that you are. They see that you're thinking differently. They're seeing that you are standing in your power and that you are planning on moving and growing away from this person. And I feel like they're actually scrambling. to figure out what's going on here. So we'll just get a couple more cards and then we will wrap this up. Yeah, wait. I feel like they want to tell you to wait and that the timing isn't quite right. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. This person thinks you're releasing them. Maybe in a radical way. That word radical there. Acceptance. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. I feel like the intensity of this connection though, and especially sexual elements of it, your person might want to weaponize against you. Mercury is a neuter planet and it's all over this reading. Mercury is neuter. It's considered non-sexual in astrology. But it like kind of finds itself in a sexualized body and decides how to use that in order to get what it wants. And I'm not saying that like your sexual connection wasn't real. I'm saying that's how your person's energy is showing up right now. It's more manipulative than actually authentic. Decision. Your person feels like you've made a decision. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. This person, I think, wants your forgiveness for something. And then I keep seeing decision. It says it's about time to decide about this. Oh, look, it came out again. It's about time to decide about this relationship and balance. One person is giving too much. And I think that that's what you're starting to realize. And actually, the balance between the high priest and the high priestess, the high priestess is very internal energy. You know, she pulls back, she holds in, you know, that kind of thing. So I feel like that's the energy that you're in and your person's realizing that. Okay. I wish I could take back my words. I want to feel that way again. I saw we need to let each other go on the bottom of the deck, but I feel like that's your energy. And that was the base energy. So it's like your person sees that you're setting the tone of the relationship now because you've balanced out the energies between you and you started standing in your power. This is amazing. I feel like that's why we have this broken road energy, because you're realizing that maybe this is a soulmate energy. And if it is, God bless this broken road that led you to somebody. And you realize you're standing in, this is choice energy. And I said this on another reading and I'm a Gemini in Western, so it's a kind of a central theme of my life. Relationships, Geminis need to find their soulmate like they want to more than anybody, but they have this very intellectual energy, and a lot of times it leads to sorrow. Gemini is a very sorrowful energy. Gemini being ruled by Mercury, that's where I'm getting that. But Mercury rules over choice, and we choose the relationships that we have around us, which helps us to build our destiny. But ultimately, it's these little tiny decisions that we make ultimately end up being the making of us. And I feel like that's the energy that you guys are standing in, because fire is a very creative kind of an energy. But fire, I'm thinking about like controlled burns where they burn the fields and stuff and the forest, the brush in the forest to make way for new growth. And that's the energy that your person's seeing you in. It's super hot, but I think it's a little too late for this person. But again, you're flipping their energy too, because this person's never going to be the same after this. I couldn't let you get close to me. And I feel like this is you again. I'm starting to understand our connection, where you're starting to understand that you have some power and some control. You have your choices in this connection too. I feel like you're starting to understand your own power to influence this, you know, and I'm just going to say this. I hate to keep harping on the twin flame community, just the traditional views on it, but a lot of them don't stand in their own power in order to even influence energy. But this pile is showing up as an energy worker, someone who's starting to understand energy in the way that their own energy, even in a feminine dormant state and pulling back, influences everything around them. I hide behind material things. Oh my gosh, you guys are showing up as very evolved. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Where you're like, it's not even your fault. You know what? Were you the best to me? No. Were you manipulative? Yes. But you know what? I have my part in it. I shouldn't have let you get close to me or whatever. You know, with this high priestess energy showing up, I watch a lot of therapists on YouTube, and they say, like, usually, you know, when someone's dealing with a narcissist or someone with that kind of energy that hurt you in a relationship, when they start to pick it apart with their therapist, there were signs, there were red flags, you know, and they usually say, I knew, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I thought that it was going to, come out in the wash, that kind of thing. And then they realized that actually the problem just got worse. And then they realized that they were the last in a long line of people who were reinforcing bad behavior, usually for that person, even since childhood or something like that, because this person, they're getting what they want out of the situation. You know what I mean? So let's get one more card from the Journey of Love deck, which I'll read, and that can be advice or further guidance. Let's just see. Fire and ice. And the communal dance. I feel like, I'm not going to read this one, but I think that you have people around you, like, I don't know, like, I'm just hearing beating the drums of life back to help revive your soul in some way. That you have, like, some kind of community around you. I'm listening to all these things about, we start to have this hopelessness when we don't get around community. I'm not lonely or anything. Yes, I am. I'm so lonely. Okay, fire and ice. You are learning to hold the tension of opposites. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Gemini energy in the house. Virgo energy in the house. Mercury energy in the house. I don't know why I did that. Okay. You are learning to hold the tension of opposites, of those things that don't immediately seem to go together within your being, without collapsing them into confusion, judgment, or denial. There is passion and serenity, creation and destruction, new life and death emerging within you, within your relationships. Sometimes this is hard to handle. We want to make things simpler, to just let go of the conflict and complexity, and to choose one or the other. You are a grand enough soul to be able to withstand the rigors of depth, to go deep, to live fully, to let the divine have its way through you, requires a willingness to stand at the center of the pairs of opposites and eventually know that they are connected to each other, that they exist only in relationship to each other, to breathe and to simply be. I'm going to keep reading this, but this is exactly what I'm getting. You are understanding your own power in the situation, and you're holding both at the same time, you know? I love this. And choice. They're highlighting choice, they're highlighting depth, they're highlighting inner work, they're highlighting opposites. If you are consciously feeling the conflict in your life, internally or externally, then you are being initiated through fire and ice. Stay present, be patient, and wait. There is nothing to fix here, just awareness to step into as divine creation continues to unfold through you. As you master this initiation, you will find a sweet nectar of bliss dripping within. This oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now you do not need to engage in it. Simply to be present to it and to allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to a clear direction. It may seem impossible, beloved, but it is not. You are a vast being. Give yourself a chance to realize this and have patience. All is becoming, including you, according to the perfection of divine design. This oracle brings specific guidance on any relationship matter requiring a decision. Until you have simple clarity in your heart, beyond the pushing away and pulling closer, then it is time to wait, for there is more yet to be revealed. Only when your heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as feels truthful for you. And the poem is, there's a beautiful silence now, as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes across a span of moments called time. There are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. So I often say this, I don't know how you guys feel about your own like spiritual wanderings, but I believe heavily in paradox, and maybe that is the Gemini in me that likes to hold opposites. I always say Gemini is yes and energy. A lot of times you'll hear people arguing, trying to find the truth. Sagittarius, Gemini's opposite sign, wants to find the truth. It wants to talk about things, but it wants to know what is the right way. And Gemini just revels in the diversity of everything. It wants to hold everything, the opposites, together and look at both of them and say, how can this be true and also this? If you notice in the comments of my videos, sometimes people will say, she's contradicting herself. No, that is, this channel is probably not for that person. That's a place of paradox. And this is what I was going to say. True spiritual seekers, when you really get into it, you know you hit truth when you hit that place of paradox. It scrambles the mind, it scrambles the brain, and you have to get to a certain place to be able to look at a paradox and see the truth that is it. I'm fond of saying, if you're east of the river, you've got to walk west to get there. And if you're west of the river, you've got to walk east to get there. You've got to know which place it is, because the truth is just, it's a way of being. It's a vibration. It's a place that you get to. But how you get to it depends on every given moment. That's why we go for guidance and things like that. What energies do I need to embrace to get me closer to wholeness and truth and love? Those energies that we're ultimately seeking to make us feel whole. And I feel like this group, you guys are getting there. You are on the precipice of it. And it's transforming you from the inside out. And if we want to talk about soulmate relationships, and if we want to talk about twin flames and the fruits of those relationships, this place that you're at, you can't buy this place. You can't get to this place easily. And I know I'm on a little bit of a preach right now, but I'm just going to let it come out. Like, this is by not turning away and not saying, well, it was a little bit hard, so it must have been wrong, and I didn't get what I want, so God must be wrong. Instead of saying that, embracing this and holding this and letting these two places, I love them, but I got to move away from them. I feel the strong connection, but yet it can't come together on the physical in a way that is high vibrational for all beings and all things involved. Being in this place, you are growing. That is the work. That is the work. It's never, you hear twin flames. I'm sorry that I'm getting on this, but it really does bother me. Like, you hear twin flames advocating being in third party situations all day long as a spiritual practice. But if God had put his blessing on it, and if you were ready truly to come into union, it would just naturally happen. All things in nature just naturally happen with time. And I feel like this place, you guys are at a place where I feel like you've gone through a very painful place of surrender, and it's continuing to unfold, but now it's going to turn into a place of strength. So, did you know, and I don't know why I want to say this, but the flexible signs, the mutable signs, those are the strongest signs in astrology. In Vedic, they're considered the strongest signs, because you can take something hard and just snap it. But the flexibility gives there's a little give and a little go. And I feel like in your mind and in your heart now, you're having a little bit more flexibility around things that are allowing you to see things from a different angle. So I hope that made sense. I'm very impressed with this pile. This is exactly, you guys are doing some kind of energy work through yourself, and you're affecting this person in a positive way, because I feel like maybe perhaps the first time in a long time, this person's not able to run their game. You cannot trick an honest man. You ever heard that phrase? And there's like a second part to it, but it's like, you cannot trick an honest man. And that's kind of, I feel like you've hit your own honesty, your own truth in this place, and you are starting to set the tone. So that's what I have for you guys, pile number 1. I cannot commend you enough for the work that you're doing. Keep going. If you need any kind of reassurance that the work that you're doing is changing the vibrations inside of you and all around you, you're drawing your people to you, let the feminine lead the way. Yes. And trusting in your own beauty and the beautiful beauty around you. You guys are pulling in a soulmate. I'm telling you, you are. You truly, truly are. That you have this lover's energy coming through, and I can't keep coming back to God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. We don't have the fullness of sight. We have to, if you can't supplicate yourself to that place that you are not a God in a body right now, and that sometimes you misread signals, and sometimes we think the wrong person is our person, imagine how much greater that person actually is going to be. So I feel like there's something really deep and really rich in this process that you're undergoing, and it's not an easy one. So anyways, I'll stop talking now, pile number 1. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if that resonated. Bye. Okay. I am loving these energies that I'm getting. So pile number 2, again, similar to pile number 1, this person is seeing you standing in your power. They see that there's been some kind of painful ending. This person doesn't understand something that you have done. This could have been a third party situation in the past, but they're seeing that things have equaled out between you with this justice card, and that whatever is happening is fair. This person wants a relationship with you, possibly a one-on-one relationship. They want to make things right for sure with this justice card coming out. This is the only major arcana card in your spread, and it came out front and center. Now the reason is because you've turned away from this person. They feel like they can't get to you. You're starting to follow your own light within. You are setting your boundaries. You're protecting your space. You're clearing out your space. This person's starting to realize that you have other options. You have options for some kind of one-on-one relationship, and that you've also turned to your spirituality. This person's seeing you in the energy of Kali. And Kali is the dark side of the divine feminine. And this energy is very, very useful. It's the protective side. It's something that clears things out. I do feel like you're awakening to your feminine nature here in some way. And your person's seeing you as a little bit unpredictable in this. But I just feel like I'm seeing a light just kind of flickering, to where you're getting in touch with this Kali side to you that is very protective. Kali is actually said to be like a very, very loving goddess, even though she wears skulls and she, kills people and things, but she only kills like what is necessary in whatever way. You also have the energy of curses here. And this card and this deck is all about taking responsibility for the energy that you're putting out. And this is like if you're working with with a witch, if you are a witch, either one, like just coming aware of your energies, because equal opposite reactions here with the Justice card, which is why I feel like your person kind of understands on some level that they deserve whatever is happening here. But this person feels like they think that you still want to be with them, that there's still feelings there, but that you're turning away from them, and they just don't understand why you would do that. They think that you're starting to dream bigger, though, bigger than them. So this person is trying to grieve this relationship right now. And they feel like left out in the cold. I feel like a lot of you guys, you left this in the past because you're dreaming bigger. You want a family of your own. You want something stable. Some of you want children. And some of you are like, I don't know what I want, but I know that I want to be strong in myself, and I want someone who is my equal and who will support me. And I'm excited to know what that is, because I've been doing the same old here for a long time, and I realize I just got to cut some of this stuff out. Some of you guys have started meditating and things like that. There's a real strong energy of turning it. Libra is a very spiritual sign. Turning to your spirituality here in some way. I feel like you guys are breaking curses, breaking family curses, especially on the feminine side of your nature or the feminine side of your family, in order to dream bigger. And some of you guys you're putting your faith in a divine power. I've been talking a lot about the Saturn-Uranus squaring energy that's supposed to be defining the energy of our year, and you have Uranus coming through here. You're excited about your future. You have new and exciting things that have been weighing on your mind. And I feel like actually that is what is making you feel whole and warm and loved at the moment, is just thinking about all of the possibilities, and that you don't even have to live a life that's a regular life. Uranus is the freak flag, and with life being life and being unpredictable, you're just like, listen, what do I want? That kind of a thing. It's that energy. And I feel like you have started to change. There's a real vibe in these piles, which I'm loving, about who you are is not who your person's or who you've been in the past anyway. It's not who your person is seeing in this current moment. They're seeing a different side to you. You're striking your person as a little bit unpredictable. And I kind of feel like that's a good thing. Like that dance monkey dance, with the old Westerns where people used to shoot at their feet. I don't really know why they did that, but that's kind of you, where you're like, I'm not dancing for you anymore. Like, you need to be aware that I have my own mind and my own wants too. So I do feel like this person seems to have some kind of understanding that they did something wrong, and maybe that there was some kind of sneaking around, but they feel like maybe that's part of the karma, because they think you've been sneaking around and making other plans without them. And that maybe your future plans don't involve them. Your person's thinking about leaving something behind in order to move forward too. Wow, interesting. Interesting the way this energy ripples out. This is what I've been trying to say in all these readings is like, when you change your side of the equation, it changes things for everyone. I feel like this person's gaining some kind of a new perspective here with this Chariot card, because we finally have another major arcana card coming through as well. And it's on your person's side. So maybe your person's been putting off ending a relationship or something, but it was because they had really no need to. And I think they feel you slipping away, and this person feels like they need to let you go, and that's what's right and that's what's proper. But I feel like this person's thinking about being right behind you, even if they can't, get you back. But, the Chariot is about bringing two energies together. Interesting. Yeah, this person's being affected by this change in your energy that they're picking up on in some way. They have a process to go through because there's been some things that they haven't been looking at in their own life. I feel like there's been some problems that they were sweeping under the rug, but they can no longer do that. We have the two songs. So She's All Yours by Lute. If your baby knew what, I can't say this in the time of it, but if your baby knew, what do you think she would do? You messed up me and you, don't you mess up this too, because if you think I'm about it, you should know I'm not about it. And this whole song, like Lute, the artist, she's coming from this place of understanding. She's on this person's side. Like, listen, what if your person knew? You did the same thing to me. I don't want to be complicit in some, there's a quote from a movie. I wouldn't want to be complicit in another woman's torture. And, that's something that I'm feeling you're turning away from all this. Because this person might have made you some kind of offer. But, yeah, people change. Even Satan used to be an angel. And if, remember this. I feel like you've changed, and it's causing a change in this person. You're like a domino that is changing the whole energy in this situation here. So your person seeing you in this energy of a guide represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So you're lighting up a new path, even if you're not doing this externally, right? This could be a very Shakti energy. By the way, I have a new reading that's going to release soon, and it's What's Your Shakti Power? Really fun reading to do. But, and the Shakti is like the feminine side of you, it's just your being energy. Things can like block it, but it's just, what comes from you naturally. So I don't feel like this is anything that you are necessarily doing or need to do. It's like you just embodying yourself fully. You are lighting up something about this person and the way that they've been doing things that's no longer going to work for them. And the way that they're seeing you, the shadow attribute, dilettante, pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. There's some real doubtful energy in these piles, and I just feel like it's because you have upgraded. You have gotten into a higher level of vibration, and this person's like, can she hold it? Can he hold it? They don't actually mean that. That's not who they actually are. They've left before, that kind of thing, in whatever level to your situation. Even if it's energetic and your energy pulls away, this person is like, oh, but they're going to come back. But they're very curious about this. And for some reason, they do think that there needs to be some kind of an ending here. Yeah, so I think this person wants you to be happy. This person wants to take responsibility because you're taking responsibility. But I do think this person's afraid of facing some things that maybe they've just not wanted to face here in a while. Tell me about this. What does this person want for you? Because I feel like this person actually wants you to be free and happy. Eight of Pentacles. Mastery. This is self-mastery. But Eight of Pentacles is also very repetitive. So, yeah, and then we have the Hierophant at the bottom. King of Pentacles. So, yeah, I mean, this person has their selfish ways. They do, but they're also growing from this as well too. This is an interesting energy that your person's bringing up. So let's get some messages. Okay. This one just came out. I've thought a lot about this. I was just singing in my head like, because she sings in here like something about thinking about it. Anyways, I think your person's thinking about it is the whole point of that little tangent. You're so different than I thought you'd be. This is this Uranus energy coming out. You are so different than they thought you would be. I'm not ready for something serious. My feelings for you are secret. So maybe this person's trying to keep the way they feel secret. I watch your social media. I'm currently in a toxic relationship I don't know how to get away from. I'm getting that message strongly, is that this person is fixating on you because they're in a relationship that's really not working for them. And so look, these energies are ones where I feel like someone's trying to give to two different places. And the Hierophant even can be an energy of keeping things separate in the way that I view it. But look at all this major arcana energy coming out right now. Yes, you guys are changing this energy. The people on this channel, you guys, I'm so grateful for you. Look, you've got fire sign energy. So you're coming through, and you're just coming through here. You're balancing things out. You're standing in your power. And a lot of this, similar to pile number 1, you guys might want to watch pile number 1. But similar to pile number 1, it's like you stepping into your more feminine power is balancing things out. The feminine side to your nature that is just being and reflective and getting to know your emotions and things. I'm trying to give you hints about my feelings. I think this person's trying to not be so direct. I'm avoiding you. Yeah. I try to show off for you. That's the hint. So this person might be trying to subtly get your attention. I love the way you dress. And they might try to give you compliments to pull you back and to make them seem harmless, you know? Are you happy without me? This person has a funny energy because it's like, I don't get that they're outright bad. I just kind of think they don't want to face something. They like you. They have feelings for you. They want an equal relationship with you. That's for sure. They actually do want an equal, balanced relationship with you now that you've turned away and you're not entertaining this anymore. Also, some of you are just flat out too busy. You're just flat out too busy to deal with this person. Too busy planning your future. Look, you have 2 7s here. Pile number 1 had 2 8s. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like you're trying to find a higher road. That's just what I'm getting. So let's get some more cards here. Stability. That, you know what, that's a jumper. I'm going to take that out. But the stability comes at direct opposition to Uranus, and that's Saturn. So there's a lot of Saturn-Uranus energy. Okay, we have longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you, but I don't want the jumpers, so take those if it resonates. Because there could be, with the stability here and all of this person could have been in a long-standing relationship. And there is a certain stability there, even if it's not necessarily like happiness. If there's a certain stability. True love. I think this person actually, even more than pile number 1, I think there's like a lot of true lovey kind of feelings here. Longing again. Someone's secretly yearning for you. Children are involved in this. So that could be the stability. That could be maybe this person feels trapped. But I feel like you're saying to yourself, that's not really my issue. You know? I feel like there's something about a decision with justice here, and you might just be like, yeah, you need to make that decision for yourself. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts, maybe even sexual thoughts. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Okay. This is a very sweet feeling pile to some level. I feel like you both actually want each other's, like you have each other's best interests at heart. This person thinks that you are very nurturing though too. Very loving, I know I messed up everything. You speak to me through music, so maybe definitely listen to these songs. I'm wondering, because we have I will wait for a sign from you. I'm wondering if this is you, because this is how it was coming out in pile number 1. Your messages were at the bottom. So maybe you can't stop thinking about this person, but I feel like you guys have pulled back, and you're like, you need to clean up your own mess. You need to make your own decisions for your own life. And then you got really busy, and maybe you even have, like, this person's suddenly aware that you have other options. I replay our conversations over and over. I feel like you guys are bridling yourselves in this. My life is not as together as it seems, clearly. I feel like that's what this person's not wanting to acknowledge. We need to let each other go. So finding out the truth crushed me. So I feel like this is you guys, like, finding out the truth of this person's position, that they're rooted in something very stable that might even not be that happy, because this person's life is not as together as it seems, crushed you. And that this person felt like you guys need to let each other go. I feel like that crushed you. And so you replay that over and over, and you've decided to pull yourself back. I just want one more message here. Okay, I'm not available. I feel like this person's in a relationship. The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, okay. So there is fear here. There's something that you've just realized doesn't work for you. And it might have worked for you in the past. And maybe it was this third-party situation where you're like, actually, I don't have time for this. Or something like that. There's a feeling here that you just couldn't at a certain point with something about this relationship. And you would know what that is for yourself. So let us get this lovely deck that I love so much. So this person, yeah, they could be seeing you as someone that they snuck around with while still being at home, but longing to be somewhere else. Like, that's, yeah, and they're seeing you as the Magician, and then the Three of Swords. So yeah, this duplicit, there's like some kind of duplicit nature here that's very painful. All right, what do you got for us, Spirit? All right, within nothing, there's everything. And then we have the Temple here. So maybe some of you guys have really been turning to your spirituality. Maybe there's even a special place that you go to in your mind or physically to worship. Maybe it could even just be nature, you know? Okay. Within nothing, there is everything. From a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being with every inner desire, with every whispered wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your heart truth aloud to the loving universe, and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you. Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing toward you, swelling within you now. Yeah. So I feel like that's what I'm saying too, is I feel like the way that you've been handling this, where you're no longer tolerating this sneaking around thing, again, you guys might want to watch pile number 1. You're turning away from something, and it's causing this person to change too. This person is just wanting to rip the Band-Aid off, it looks like. But they're very, very heartbroken. They're very, very sad. Okay, so we have, I just want to read the Temple. I don't know why. I just feel called to. The lover and the beloved meet in sacred space. They take respite from cares of the world, entering into sanctuary where only they exist. You are in need of this. Meditation, making love, connecting, dancing, intimacy, and surrendering into the moment. Your body and soul need to enter the temple and participate in sacred ceremony. Choose to gift this to yourself. Set aside time. Turn off the computer and mobile telephone. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been busy too. Turn on music and set the lighting. Be in the present moment. Do you remember your body? Ah, yes, there it is. Can you be in its temple with presence and delight? This oracle brings guidance to take time out to smell the flowers, savor the pleasures of life, and renew your connection to the inner lover. Your sensuality wants to come out and play. You are encouraged to explore scent, touch, taste, and feeling. You are encouraged to play with color. What moves you? What brings you into connection with yourself in this moment again? It is the wholeness of the divine self-connection in sacred space that will nourish you now. Yeah. So I feel like there's an abundance of sexual energy or something that you want to get out. Sexual energy is creative energy at the end of the day. And so, I feel like it's telling you to do that, but you are also manifesting something here coming to you in this life, whatever that is. So maybe this is a new connection. Maybe it's this person finally, needing to make their decision. What's going on inside this person? I'm so curious. Your person is striking me as very interesting. They're in a really interesting space. Oh boy, yeah, they're thinking a lot about this because you've pulled back. So I actually feel the High Priestess came out in pile number 1 as well. And I read it like, this is you stepping into your own intuition, pulling back, being within the secrets of your own self, dealing with your own emotions, that kind of thing. You doing that is actually making this person have to reconsider their position on this. And yeah, I do think it's ignited something in them, but you're standing in your own power too. Yeah, so this person, they have to make a decision. That's what they're feeling like. And I feel like somehow this has spotlighted you. And maybe even all of their fears. Because this person has a lot of fear that's been coming up in regards to your connection. And they're so maybe this person is even meditating. You might be feeling this person on an energetic level. Because you've gone internal, you've made them go internal as well. This person's not in great energy though, I gotta say. Like if you think this person's happy in their life, they're not. They're really going through it. This is a ton of pain, a lot of conflict and a lot of loss. And that's, I feel like, what they were staving off, So there could have been some kind of an addiction here with this connection, and that's being amplified now. And so this person's maybe realizing that they were using you. I'm hearing Elizabeth Gilbert in Eat, Pray, Love. She was like, never again use another human body as a scratching post for my own, my own pain or something. And I feel like maybe you've had that. Somebody here is having some kind of deep revelation about that. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Your person's just wondering if this is going to stick. It was the same for pile number 1. I think this is a deep change that's unfolding within you. So don't let that energy get you down. And I say keep doing what you're doing. And with this curses energy, it's just reminding you to take responsibility for your energy that you're putting out. And then we had that echoed with the manifesting, that energy is being returned to you in some kind of way. So you're getting out what you're putting out. And maybe there's something about this relationship that you didn't like and you felt like you were getting out what you were putting out. And whether that was holding back, whether that was being sneaky, something. And you were like, actually, no, I'm retreating into myself, my temple. Devotion to the small. Yeah, maybe you started focusing on the little things in your life, and maybe your life is starting to come together and you're starting to get like new gifts and things. I feel like your life is going to actually take off, your own personal life in some way. And you might not even realize that when you pull in a soulmate or maybe this person, you'll hear that this person has moved on from whatever is giving them so much grief over here. So yeah, I feel like the energies of this situation is starting to change, and it started all inside of you, pile number 2. So congratulations. You guys have been doing your work, and maybe you do want to check out pile number 1. I'm not really sure. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys. And if that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. I love this energy. Your person loves you, by the way, pile number 3. They love you. They feel like you guys have a really strong connection that they want to nurture. This person misses you. They want to see you. They want to reconcile with you. This person wants to work with you in whatever way. You guys have this synergy card here, and then all of this cups energy. Your person thinks that you are the bee's knees. They think that you're the queen of wands. And then this queen, I haven't been taking jumpers lately. So you have 2 queens here. Your person just feels like you are in your power. You are loving. You are nurturing. They think that you're very beautiful, very attractive, that you have overcome something here and as well. And that you're, I don't know, there's something worth being celebrated. We have radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So yeah, your person just sees you as somebody that they want in their corner, on their team. And this person maybe, oh look, they're showing up as the King of Pentacles, but behind it is the King of Cups. So maybe this person, we see this energy a lot. This person is maybe very well off. They're very stable, very established, very giving, very abundant in some way. Maybe this person likes to eat. I'm not really sure. But they're also very rooted to their place, because I feel like your person wants you to come to them, and that's basically their plan here. But they think that there's something that you guys can do better together, and they want a relationship with you. They want to be friends. That's what's really coming across here. But they do find you to be very attractive. Opposites attract is what I'm getting as well too with the Temperance card, because so this person's holding back for sure. I'm getting the energy of Uttara Ashada on both. You have Sagittarius and Capricorn here. So this person has a lot of feelings that they're keeping to themselves. But just know that they do love you. And I feel like there has been a big release of something here. And I feel like whatever it was on your side. Like you kind of released something, and then it bumped you into a new energy. I'm getting that with all 3 of these piles, that people have been doing their work and they're being pushed along to some kind of higher energy. The Judgment is that, where you're being called up to a higher vibrational energy. So I think that your person, they're holding back and they're trying to hold firm and hold steady. This is a very masculine energy. It just feels very planted and like rooted and abundant in whatever way. But I feel like this energy is, they want to move your relationship to the next level, but their strategy in doing that. And I feel like just this person, maybe their Mars sign is in an earth element, or maybe it even is in Sagittarius, but I'm just getting that this person, well, maybe not Sagittarius. Well, maybe in Uttara Ashada, but like, because this person can be very stubborn. And I think that this person, this person strikes me as very intentional. You know, they have things around them that they like. They don't have things around them that they don't like. You get what I'm saying? And also this person likes to make order, have order be around them. So yeah, they're pulled back, but they want to come together. They want there to be a beautiful healing energy between the 2 of you. But this person feels like whatever reason they need to be patient. And they're trying, maybe this person is like a meditator or something, but they're trying to stay calm because they want a new beginning, for sure. Yeah, I just feel like this person is trying to create joy or something. We get this energy a lot where someone, like their Mars sign is trying to like lure you in. This person gets what they want. They get what they're after, but they do it slowly over time, and they do it through like luring you back towards them. So that's what, it's like, hey, you want some cupcakes? That's cool. If it's not your thing, I got some carrots too. I got a cup of ice water, maybe a little dirty martini, whatever your thing is, I got it over here. Like, that energy where this person almost uses abundance and stability to pull people in towards them. Yeah. So this person's seeing you in this queenly light, but they're also seeing you as surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Like you're very trusting. This is a very easygoing energy, that you have going on here. I'm sure the camera was just like freaking out. I'm sorry. But yeah, with the shapeshifter, the shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So that's I just don't believe that people look at somebody like 100% perfect or 100% imperfect. So that's why I draw one for the light attribute, one for the shadow attribute. But you also have this energy of chaos here. And so I feel like, Set is a really interesting god because before the Christians got a hold of him in his story, he was worshipped and revered and seen as very necessary energy. But then he's kind of started being equated with the devil. So whenever I get this card, I kind of wonder if maybe your reputation has been sullied a little bit. But maybe some of you also don't have children, but I feel like this person feels a little chaotic inside. Why do we have this here? Okay. Yeah, there's something about, like this person feels drawn to you, and because of that, they feel chaotic. And I don't think this person likes to feel chaotic. They like to feel very stable. Yeah, so let's jump up to the songs really quick. You learn from your mistakes, but that don't mean you're friends. And whenever I get this one, I read this. I get what it means, like that you and your mistakes, even though you learn from your mistakes, like doesn't mean you're friends. But you guys might not be friends right now because all I see is that this person wants you in their life in whatever way. They want to reconcile with you. They want to have a conversation with you. They want to work together with you. They see that they can have more abundance, more joy, more happiness, more life in their life if you're there. But for some reason, that's creating chaos. And then we have Outnumbered by Dermot Kennedy. I could have showed you all the scars at the start, but that was always the most difficult part. See, I'm in love with how your soul's a mix of chaos and art and how you never try to keep them apart. I don't know why I'm thinking of this. I was listening to an Eckhart Tolle interview the other week, and he was talking about cosmos and chaos being opposites of each other, and I was like, oh my gosh, my channel and everything I am and stand for. But yeah, like how cosmos means order and it's the opposite of chaos, and your soul's mix of chaos and art. Like there is something here where maybe you have had a really reckless life. People have misjudged you. People have mislabeled you. You guys could have a sibling, or you could have been compared with another person because Set's brother is Osiris, and Osiris was just revered. Set's own wife has a child with Osiris by tricking him because he's so beautiful and whatever. But they're brothers, one brings the chaos, and you see that paradigm old as time, going back like in the mythos. And so I feel like your person sees you as this synergy to their order. Oh yeah, because this person likes order. You're chaos and this person is cosmos. That's what's going on here. And you're not chaos in a bad way either. But chaos is needed in the universe, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Who am I? I'm not God. I didn't invent things. But you see what I'm saying though, because your person just feels very orderly, and they're seeing that the two of you could work together in some way. Very interesting. Because this person might be a very stable type person that always does exactly what they say they're going to do. They might be very like routine oriented, and you have a very interesting approach. You have like an artist's soul kind of a thing. But your person, this is very, very clearly the energy of Uttara Ashada, and that is the sun-ruled nakshatra at the end of Sagittarius, beginning of Capricorn. And you have both of those energies here. And it is a very independent energy. There's something about you that's independent. And like, because Uttara Ashada is the only energy without like a yoni counterpart, and it overcomes like the lower natures. It has unstoppable victory. That's what it's known for. And then you have this chaos energy here too. I feel like you guys are always learning. And that's how your person sees you. Like you're always learning, you're always growing, you're always evolving. There's a deep respect that this person has for you. And I do think this person has regrets about the way that they treated you in the past, and that they didn't come together with you in the past, but they learned from their mistakes. It just doesn't mean that you're friends. So you guys might not be friends right now. I don't remember if I said that. That's what sometimes I go off on tangents, but that's what I was saying. Like sometimes I feel like that means you're literally not friends. From that NF, remember this. But your person thinks you're beautiful, you're large, you're in charge. They feel very magnetically drawn to you. They feel like you've overcome some part of your lower nature here in some way. And yeah, there's like some kind of opposites attract, equal and opposite reactions is what I'm getting. You guys, but it's very symbiotic in this pile is how your person's seeing it anyways. Now, you guys might have been a part of a group here because we have 2 3s and then we have the 5 of Wands. So this is how your person's seeing you. So your person could have been seeing you as a part of a group that this group was gossiping about you. That could have been what I was getting with this set energy too. But they feel a strong kinship with you. But maybe there was gossip going around, some arguing, some fighting within a group of people that met within, this is like a communal group that meets, within a space or something like that. The 3 of Pentacles represents that. Maybe people even said that you were like a gold digger, you were out for money or something like that. I think this person's always found you very attractive. Yeah. I feel like your person wants to help you overcome things in your life. What does that mean? Let's see. What is that? What is this person, am I getting about them wanting to help them overcome? They want to help you achieve mastery in whatever this is that you're working on. And I kept hearing that part of, I love how your soul's a mix of chaos and art. So it could just be your soul. Yeah, I keep seeing this Lovers card. Your person just loves you. They are. But there's also some confusion here. So let's get other messages. You guys might have a strong intuitive bond. I'm just noticing I looked over here in the Water card. Is at the bottom of the deck. Soulmate. Abundance. You've done the work and abundance flows from you now. There is a sense that you've done some kind of work. Capricorn is a sign where it's a bridge between mankind and the spirit world. So I feel like this person sees that you're very spiritual and that you've accomplished something in a spiritual way. You know what I'm getting with this shapeshifter? Maybe that's what was going on with this community, is that you just didn't show who you are. And maybe you were hiding that because your soul's a mix of chaos and art. And so maybe you were a different person in this group or something. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. Awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. Acceptance, everything happens for a reason, and patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. This person really wants you in their life. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So there's been some kind of an apology, or there needs to be healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. But I feel like maybe that's what you have overcome. Again, with this Lover's energy, that's Gemini, which rules over childhood and community. There's a lot of that going on here. And maybe that's this chaos. I want to understand this chaos more. Yeah, you're leaving it behind. Okay, yeah, it's like this person, they feel like they're at a painful ending. This person, it's like, oh, yay, maybe this person wanted to send you a message or like revive their relationship with you and then felt like they lost you very suddenly. But there's these two feelings of wanting there to be a new beginning, feeling very inspired, wanting there to be some kind of pathway to you. This person wants there to be growth and potential and a reconciliation and all of that. And then with the 5 of Cups, though, they're at the same time feeling like maybe they need to mourn that. But the 2 of Cups is sitting right behind there. So you have the 3 and the 2, and we have the 3 and the 2 right here of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like this person could easily revive this. You both have a lot of love for each other, but this seems like a very spiritually advanced pile. I keep hearing that song, Here and Now, I promise to love faithfully. Yeah. That one said, I know I crossed the line with you. So let's get some more hidden truths. I keep seeing that one. You are the best thing in my life. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You and I were too young. I love you unconditionally. We also have I'm not available. So I've been reading these ones on the bottom as like your messages. So you feel like you're not available. You're showing up in very independent energy. I left before you could leave me. I'm afraid to contact you. So maybe that's your side of it. But yeah, this person seems very spiritually evolved. They're grateful for the spiritual lesson. They're recognizing your importance in their life. They feel like, because we got that both of you guys were undergoing spiritual transformation. So it could be that you and this person were too young. This could be a connection from a while ago, from your childhood, from just earlier on in your life, and you were both too young. But this could also be that spiritual maturity that you both are starting to take on now, which allows you to see things in a different light. It just wasn't there before. And I love you unconditionally. I feel you leaving me behind. And I also saw I hid who I really am from you. That could be having to do with the shapeshifter energy. I wish things could be different. I feel like it's not nefarious. If someone hid who they were, it's not nefarious. It was just they didn't trust people. We both know I'm not the one for you. It's time for me to heal now. So many things remind me of you. Yeah. So I feel like this person is in hermit energy actually, and because I just looked up and saw this from pile number 1 at the bottom of the deck. And like I said, you're showing up in very independent energy too. But how your person's thinking of you and feeling of you is that you are like their kind of person. They love you. They want there to be another chance with you, but this person is trying to heal. They're trying to balance out their own energies. They're taking their time. This person could be working really hard. They're hearing some kind of an inner calling, and I feel like they're trying to integrate that into a spiritual experience. I feel like this is mirroring you and your energy, and possibly a journey that you've already been on, where you've graduated yourself up in some kind of spiritual way. There's a lot of grief, I feel like, coming from this. So it feels like there's been an ending here, but that you both want to have this be revived. But your person's seeing you as the Queen of Wands. They're seeing you as spiritual and maybe even a little witchy. Somebody who's getting a lot of attention, someone who's beautiful. Yeah, and somebody who is building up a skill, moving on. And maybe somebody who's blocked them off from their life. So this person feels like they learned a lot of lessons about this in retrospect. So let's just get a message from the Journey of Love deck. Legacy of life. I just saw the choice and the space between worlds. I feel like this person is really choosing to live in a place of light. Some of you guys, this is your energy, but I feel like the energy is being mirrored between the two of you in this pile. And maybe even you started it, and then this person is like, that energy is actually helping them to grow and transform. Okay, you are called to bear light, to carry forward the legacy of a spiritual lineage of wisdom and keep service to the earth. You are a part of that spiritual lineage, a belonging that extends through the generations past and generations yet to come. Honor the importance of your task and realize that you are a light bearer, that you carry a legacy of consciousness and embodiment of light upon this earth to share for the betterment of future generations. May the ancestors of your lineage bless you with unconditional love and devotion as you carry the light forward now. Blessed be. This oracle says to you that you have connected more powerfully with the source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is helping you to fully activate your divine mission and purpose. It is confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life is in service to the light, whether it be obviously so to others or not, and that your personal growth and spiritual path are helping the greater human soul evolve. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth, an important link in heavenly chain of divine awakening. This oracle also brings confirmation, if needed, that relationship issues that are arising for you now are not only about your own personal healing, but about the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. To do this, you may wish to journal, dance, or meditate, or dedicate a yoga practice to the healing of your ancestral inheritance and ask that your own relationships be assisted through the karmic grace of your ancestors to step into more consciousness of love now. So yeah, I feel like the two of you are actually light beings in whatever way, and you are serving to activate each other, even if it does mean that there's some kind of grief. I feel that there's a potential for reconciliation here in the future. I really, really do. I think you both want it. You might even be called to work together on something. Your energy goes really well together, but it also brings with it this sense of chaos. But again, I feel like you guys, maybe this is a part of your mission in the world, is to help bring order from chaos. And that's what you do together. And you're more comfortable maybe because your soul is a mix of chaos and art, and you never try to keep them apart. And you're more comfortable kind of getting in the muck and the maya of existence and people's human souls and all of that, where this person likes to create order from it. And maybe there'll be an opportunity for the two of you to work together. Your person's seeing you as someone who could be shining in your career in some way with this. Capricorn is master of matter and the material world. So, and I feel like maybe they see that you have had some kind of enlightenment in the way that you're thinking, but that you're shielding your heart away from them. And maybe this is because you've been betrayed in this community before, because it looks like there's a group around you. And this person wants to turn it from a frown, turn that frown upside down. This person just wants there to be some kind of peace and joy and healing and coming together. So I just want to read this one, and then we'll call it good. The spaces between worlds. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through chaos. What is going on? Chaos. I'm telling you, chaos and cosmos here. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be colored in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain, or perhaps we're happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is a space just to be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there's a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. Yeah. This is a beautiful energy. I feel like nothing else really does need to be said. I'll just sum up that your person thinks very highly of you, sees that you have grown and evolved, wants to work with you in some way, feels that you guys could accomplish more together than apart. This person's strategy is to be joyous and to, they're manifesting through, this person has a strange way, and I'm doing a bad job of explaining it, but this person has a strange way of trying to like pull you into their gravity. Okay, maybe Gravity by Sarah Bareilles is a song you'd like to listen to. Because this person has a lot of just gravity around them. Gravitas is what I heard as well too. So this person is just trying to bring you back into their space. They're trying to tend to their space. I feel like this person's focused on joy and healing and being positive and joyous in whatever way they can. And They want there to be balance and a new beginning with you. They want there to be mastery. I think this person wants to work with you and feels a strong sense that there could be a legacy of light between you if you guys work together in some way. So, yeah. And this person might have had some realizations about who you were in the past, which is where this set is coming from and where this shapeshifter energy is coming from. Because they're seeing you in a new vibration now. So, oh, I didn't get messages from your person. Sorry. We'll just do that and then I'll wrap it up. Okay. I think about you all the time. I don't want to hurt you, so I'm already gone. That's Kelly Clarkson. Maybe you want to hear that song too. I picture a world where we can be together. I can't be stable for you. I know I let you down. So yeah, this person's used to being stable, and maybe you bring out the chaos in this person because they want to be stable for you, but they know that they can't be. Do you like them? I can't compete. Are you really gone? You communicate with me through music. I was getting ready to say that because I keep getting more and more songs. I'm bad news. I'm being manipulated and or controlled. I don't even know who I am anymore. This one wants to come out. There's something fundamentally different between us. But like I said, I feel like that's cosmos in order. You know what I mean? There's that vibe between the two of you guys. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. This was lovely, lovely energy. And thank you guys for watching. If that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.